All right, there we go. Welcome back, everybody. Of course, the mic decides to change its inputs, outputs, all that fun stuff. But welcome to 038. It is finally here. It's an exciting day. I feel like we get 4 Christmases every year with these updates. This is awesome. Welcome everybody to the live stream. With me, we have a panel of people here to give their feedback. Actually, it's just Mrigori. He's the only one that made it so far today. But how's it going, Mrigori?
Yes, not bad, mate. Not bad. I am just so excited. I've just done my live stream on 038, and honestly, I'm blown away. So I'm excited to share it with you and get your thoughts on some of the stuff.
Heck yeah. So we had plans for a few other people to join, but then a lot of things changed at the last minute. Unfortunately, ShiftTab is in the middle of traveling. Tristan may be joining us later to talk more specifically about RLS crew overhaul stuff. I know that's been a hot topic. I know you guys have big questions. We'll get to those questions at the end. And then we might have some surprise guests pop in, depending on what's going on in their life. So, man, this is exciting. Let me go ahead and try to stream to you, Mrigori. Hopefully, chat, the quality doesn't dip or anything. It should be fine. But you know what? It's a new update, so who knows? In fact, let me change my quality. I'm gonna give you a little less quality. Oh no, it's good. All right,
that's fine.
Okay, so encoder's looking fine. Yeah, so this is Italy. Our plan today is we're gonna talk about all the new features, or as many as we can, and then we're gonna go into vanilla career mode, play with vanilla a little bit, and then we're gonna talk about the career overhaul, answer some questions. I don't expect the stream to go very long. I want to get back to fixing things and implementing things and finding out what else is broken, and so it's probably going to be about an hour. So if you're hanging out with us for about an hour, and if you're watching this later, hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. So let's hop into it. All right. Well, I set up some things. We're going to drive around and explore them all. I want to really just drive through this quarry and enjoy it, right? Just really get the coolness of it. You've been in this map already, Mrigori, and seen all the changes. What were your thoughts when you first saw the new quarry?
So my thoughts, I'll be honest with you. When I first was in free cam looking around the quarry, I thought it's quite small. And then I drove around the quarry and I realized it's absolutely not. It's absolutely not. It's huge. It's beautiful. As you said in your video, the rock placement, it feels so handmade. They've done such a nice job of it. This area that you're in just now, this little industrial area, absolutely awesome. We didn't need this. They could have just gave us the quarry as somewhere to drive the new trucks around. But they did this to give it that role-play scenario door open. You know, this is... I think they killed it here.
I absolutely agree. You know what, real quick, I'm going to turn on CK as well. I feel like... Okay, my screen's looking a little funny. So earlier I made the little starting screen, right? I had the smart autofocus on. I think it's still on somehow, even though I reset FFX or whatever. So I think this will fix if I turn on CK. Of course, I had have a couple mods on. CK was one of them. Let me go ahead and change the skybox a little bit here. Oh, that reset a lot. Oh, okay, mouse is back. Go to here. All right, this is one of my favorite views. Shikaraba. Shout out to you, ShiftTab. Hopefully your travel's going well. But yeah, you're right. They really didn't need to do all this, and they did, and it's so nice. Yeah. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, okay, like it's a spot. It's not huge, you know. These are giant machines we're about to start playing with. How are we gonna work all this? And then you start driving the big machines there, and you're like, okay, you know, everything fits. Feels to scale, you know. But then you get a regular vehicle here. You're like, oh my gosh, like this road we're driving on now, I had no idea it was really this wide, because you're just looking at it from the camera, it looks like it's a small little road, but these are massive.
Absolutely. And I think that's the problem, is that when I was in free cam just moving around, there was no sense of scale.
Yeah.
But I took, at the start of my live stream, I took a D-Series Chief Rancher, right? So a long bed, crew cab, dually axle D-Series. And I put it in the bed of the new dump truck.
Nice.
Right? It just fit in the bed. That's how big those things are, right? It makes a D-Series look like a toy. And then you put it on this road and you realise that, oh, yeah, this road is huge. It's absolutely massive, and it just lends so much more scale to it. And when you park one of those ginormous trucks in the middle of the quarry area, yeah, you totally understand that it's it's a massive change to the map. It's absolutely huge, and it's beautiful.
I didn't expect it to be in Italy either. I don't know if Italy is an actual outsourcer of Marble, or if they're just like, hey, this will be pretty here, or this where we have space here, but it really fits. It feels so good.
Yeah, I completely agree. It was a bit of a shock to me that it was on Italy too. I actually thought they were hinting at a new map similar to Jungle Rock, you know, a kind of standalone, not necessarily any real lore to it, but just a standalone map, because quarries are huge.
Yep.
But nope, they absolutely fit it into Italy, and there's something about it being on the coastline.
Yeah.
You know, the it's on the coast. It's got all this white limestone. Or I assume it's limestone. I don't really know too much about that sort of stuff. But it's just when the sun hits it, it's all beautiful and white, and then the coast, and then the dirt roads coming into it. Yeah, I'm glad they made the choice they did.
I am too. Let me just change some settings here. I think it's gonna adjust things, make them look a little bit better. No, I think my graphics are a little messed up. Everything's kind of, FOV's kind of off, but that's okay. Stuff up front looks really good.
Did you turn off depth of field there?
I did, yeah, I did.
Oh, interesting. Because yeah, definitely still depth of field going on.
Exactly. I think there's a settings file I sometimes have to delete, and I could try to delete it, but I think I'd have to restart, so we're not gonna mess with that.
Honestly, it looks good on the stream, so I think it'll be fine, dude.
This is this is the new dump truck. It's the was it the something 55 HT 55 heavy. I don't know what HT stands for. Heavy ton, maybe, probably not. But yeah, this thing just belongs. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Something else.
Cool. And
go ahead.
Oh, sorry, dude, on you go.
Well, I was gonna say something else that really messed up my sense of scale is this little dump pit over here. I'm just gonna back all the way up. I thought this would be a little faster. Sorry, just floor it. That's all she got. This kind of design where you back up against these rocks. No, not fast by any means. Very heavy, very heavy. So you back up to these, right? And normally, this is where I guess you would dump debris or rubble or whatever. And it looks like big, but if you get a vehicle down there, let's just get a little 9 down here. Just a little panel van, something like that. I haven't loaded in these textures. Oh, that's fast.
Look how small that is.
Exactly. Well, then like hop back into the truck, and it's almost like everything changes. It's like, oh yeah, there's those little cars we used to play with. Like, it's so good.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
What I want to do is take this to the bottom of this pit, because like this, it looks like a pretty, it looks pretty big, but when you get to the bottom, it's just massive. Let me just get that scale.
Majestic.
Absolutely majestic. Like, it's huge.
Yes,
it's
so
way down
funny.
there.
It's so funny.
Oh
you see all
gosh.
those little white blocks,
Yeah.
and you think, oh, okay, it's a pebble. No, it's a car-sized block.
It is.
They're huge.
It's so
it's
true.
hilarious.
I love it. They did such a great job. Let me bring this back up here. Also, chat, how are you guys doing? Have you guys gotten into the update? Looks like everyone's really excited for this stuff. Welcome everybody. I didn't welcome everybody, but welcome everybody. Car Lover, Draven, Thirsted Soup. I think that's how you say that. Christian, Patria. There's so many chats we missed. We're gonna get to all the questions at the end. Right now, we're just really celebrating and enjoying this vanilla update that we have. Let's go drive up. I set up a little area we can try to load this thing up. I'm gonna head over there. But there's other changes other than just vehicles. Lots of UI changes. New way to enter free roam, which I think is really enjoyable, to be honest. I wasn't sure how I'd like it at first, but it really gives you the sense like I'm entering into the game. You know what I mean?
Yep. What I was thinking when I was looking at all that was literally just think back to, was it only yesterday we were in a call testing stuff and testing certain configs of stuff, and having to load up free roam,
Yeah.
You get the standard Blue D series, and then you have to reload another cart. Now it's just like one smooth load screen.
Yeah, if you don't do that step, that's all on you. If you don't go into the car you want, that's your thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you still have that freedom if that's the way that you like to rock it.
Yeah.
But, for us, trying to test something nice and quick, you're minimizing your load times, you're minimizing your messing around in menus times. And yeah, I would say that's a huge win.
Yeah. Now, someone in the chat, Draven says, a bit annoyed now that the minimum is 16 gigabytes of RAM. Did they update the minimum?
Is that right? Let me check the store page.
Man, that's interesting if they did.
Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM minimum.
Interesting.
Minimum is a Ryzen 5 1600 and an Intel i5 8400. Those aren't that old.
Interesting.
Minimum 6 gigabytes of VRAM with an RX 5070 or a GTX 1060. So a 1060 is now the minimum. Oh, an RX 5070.
Okay. Okay. Not a
AMD,
okay.
AMD.
It's a whoa.
No. Sorry, I've just said that entirely wrong. Let me clarify that. AMD RX 570, not 5070.
Okay. I was gonna say, whoa.
And then, and then a GTX 1060. What's the recommended? Recommended is 32 gigs. Core i7 9700
we're losing it.
and a Ryzen 737.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, they
still tough.
they've definitely changed the bar here.
Oh
Wow.
I slammed it down. Okay, that actually worked. Yeah, honestly though, I'm all for it. I'm all for pushing innovation. I'm all for raising the bars. You know, those minimums I want to think they're from what 13 years ago. So, you know, people that complain that, oh, the game doesn't look good. Well, you're playing a 13-year-old game on 13-year-old minimum specs. Like, they can't go higher because of spec. They're spec'd out. And so, to me, that just says they're raising their own bar as well. And I'm all for that.
I think that's something that we have to take into account. We've ran into this during testing for the RLS RP events. Stuff needs to evolve.
Right.
If Beam wanted to just sit with the same minimum requirements they had 13 years ago, the game wouldn't be able to evolve. We're feeling the same about the RPs. There's certain cars and tracks and things that we want to do. People can't have more than 2 cars on the track. Well, how do we hold a race then? It's really unfortunate. I don't want to have people unable to take part. That's absolutely not the goal, but we can't not put on the show for everyone else who can. And that's the problem with evolution. Sometimes it sucks.
Yep.
But it has to happen.
And like, don't get me wrong. Like, I definitely feel for those that don't have maybe the most powerful systems and whatnot. I remember playing. What was it? I remember when BeamNG first came out. I don't even know what kind of laptop it was. It was trash though, absolute garbage. And it didn't meet minimum specs. I know that. And I cranked out like everything I could. I feel like I overclocked something. I don't even know what overclocking was back then, but the thing got so hot and would only last for about an hour before I think it heat cycled itself down or something, or shut itself down. But that's what I did to play Beam, like when it first came out with what I had. And at the time, obviously, I wish I could have a better experience, but at the same time, I didn't want the game to be worse so that I can have an experience. You know, I'd rather save up my money and try to get something better. And so I think it's a good move. I think it's a long-term move, right? It means we're going to have even cooler stuff in the future. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a hard topic because not everyone can afford to go out and buy new equipment, but that's the harsh reality. And every single hobby is the exact same. If you like playing, well, we call it football, you guys would call it soccer, and your shoes no longer, fit, and they're all destroyed, and you need to go buy new shoes, and that's considerably cheaper than an RTX 5080. But you get the point. Everything has to evolve and change, and it's a shame. It's a shame, but that does. Here's something that I think's interesting about that.
Mhm.
They have effectively raised the bar, whilst also in the changelog, bragging's the wrong word, but advertising that they've made a couple of pretty major advancements in the game's optimization.
Right.
So they've swapped out the shadow generation engine for one that is far better and far more efficient. So they are making the game more optimized while still raising the bar, and that makes me think there's more to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Bear with me as I try to steer this. This is very much an interesting vehicle to steer. I remember when Shift Tab first, that's the first thing he noticed when he got in. He's like, there's the shadows. They're completely different. Like, this is so, I think they changed something. And it's true. It's little things like that people don't understand take so much work to implement.
Oh yeah.
There's they did a lot of work. I can't remember the exact numbers, but they did a lot of work decluttering and downsizing map file sizes, and just optimizing.
Yeah.
And so it's not that they're just like turn up the boost so we can make more power kind of thing. You know, not just turning up the mins, but that little metal there. That's awesome. But they're also optimizing still, and so there's still hope. You know, but definitely, if you love Beam, look, you are playing one of the most intensive games. CPU intensive.
Yep.
Graphically, it's not a walk in the park either, but CPU is probably the most CPU intensive thing I've done.
Yep.
And that's just the nature of what it is. And that's why we enjoy it so much too.
Absolutely. Yep.
But the timing though kind of stinks with the prices of RAM though. You're looking to upgrade, it feels so bad for you.
The BeamNG devs are just shells for bigger RAM. That's what this is. But yeah, that is really unfortunate. I was actually planning to upgrade my RAM just a couple of weeks ago, and I thought I'll wait until Black Friday.
Yeah.
Try and get myself a good deal. Dude, I've been so screwed.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that. I mean, it's the thing you do think, but timing could have been worse.
Yeah, I literally I was looking at a kit that was like 360 British pounds, so probably close to $500. That kit is now £1,200, which is $1,500. It's ridiculous. It's insane. I should have just bought it. I'm so annoyed at myself.
Yep. Hopefully it'll go down again though.
I do hope so, yeah. Either that, or because it is RAM in general, GDDR RAM is going to become more expensive, boosting the GPU market too.
Interesting.
So, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Apparently I took a wrong turn, so we're going to double back. There's so much more of the story to explore. And I'll be honest, can you imagine doing this for a living? I met a guy that he used to be a trucker, on the like long haul trucker. And he switched to doing quarry, doing exactly this, just driving those big trucks around a quarry. And I was asking him lots of questions like, why'd you make this switch? What's it like? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, it's so much better. It's so much more relaxing. He actually had to quit trucking because of like how stressful it was. And I thought, well, what's so stressful about it? It's like hard to drive. Like, it's just that so many people don't realize how easy it is for you to kill them with your truck. Like, it's just there's so much weight that one wrong move, one accident, and it's death. It's not a fender bender. It's not a totaled vehicle. It's a life. So he's talking about all the people that would like cut in front of him and slam on the brakes or whatever, just hop in front of a truck. And he said he just couldn't take it. He was having heart issues, and the doctor said you either gotta quit your job or you're gonna have a heart attack. And worst case scenario is on the road. So he switched to
absolutely
doing this stuff. And I thought, wow, I've always had a special spot for this kind of work, because what it is, man, this diff that's blocking that diff, I cannot turn. That's something you use only when you need. That's really cool.
Absolutely.
I was going to change.
It's cool that that guy had the right mindset to be like, oh, I'm putting people's lives at risk here, rather than other people, which would be, I'm bigger, I win fight, it's your fault.
Exactly.
And it's quite refreshing to hear that people do still have a bit of humanity around them.
Yep, absolutely. Let's keep talking about 38. What other 38 features really stood out to you?
So you're actually, I think, I haven't learned the layout of all this yet, but you're really close to a bit that really intrigued me. Just round the corner there, in the side of the mountain, there is a hill going down inside of the mountain.
Okay.
And it comes to like a sharp block, but it looks like there's a door that's had like a rock slide in it.
Interesting.
It looks like a future map expansion, effectively. It literally looks like a doorway to a future map expansion. And the thing that makes it extra interesting is I believe the truck that you're in right now, if you read the description for that config, it says something about it being specially designed for underground work.
Hold on, let's take a look.
Yeah,
that's a cool feature. Premium variant, better suited for underground work. Yeah.
There you go. So there's the McGrory prediction.
There's the theory, huh?
An indoor, and I think it's going to be, because if it's under Italy, the size is effectively unlimited. I'm thinking it's potentially going to be one of those massive big round quarries that you have to drive around the outside, like a big spiral.
Yeah, like big.
I think there's a chance there could be something like that coming. If not, either way, it's going to be some sort of underground, in the dark. You need to have your lights on. It's going to be harder to navigate. I think there's going to be some sort of underground work. So yes, those little teasers, they really stood out to me. The UI system, oh dude, when we get to career, that's where things get super interesting.
It does.
I don't want to jump ahead of the stream, but yeah, my highlights are absolutely, let's just say I'm a big fan of Ed Bolian. And I like to think of myself as a little bit of a shrewd negotiator.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into career in just a second. I'm very excited. I want to get to that. Well, I know there's. Are you talking about the tunnel area? Like
I think you're just coming up to it.
Okay.
If you keep on going on this road, I think it's on the right. Again, I haven't learned the area yet.
That's a cool prediction, because if you think about Utah's wait, you said stop here?
Nope, keep going.
Okay. Utah's underground network, right? It's actually really big. If you go into the map and you're working on it, it's quite expansive, and so they could easily see something pretty big going on here.
Absolutely.
This area is so cool. I love this.
Dude, I fear I might have led you wrong. You might want to go into free cam to find this place, or just.
I'll take you to the place I'm thinking of. It's probably in the same area, because I know there's like a cave entrance, but it ends really abruptly.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you look, it's like a big door.
Yeah.
It's like a big door that's had a rock slide. I think that's the entryway to a future underground quarry, mine, something.
Yeah. Do something real quick. Okay. Okay. Yes, I don't think Tristan's gonna make it. Totally fine. I'll go over the plans here at the end of the stream. We're gonna check out this little tunnel entrance. Something else I'm really excited for is logging, right? Logging got some love because now we have more logs. We have a logging attachment for the front loader. That's I'm really excited. I mean, that's just callbacks to SnowRunner. Hopefully I can learn it a little bit better than I did in SnowRunner. That used to be a little difficult, but they're really going further into the gameplay realm, I'd say. More foundations being laid, probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, and thematically wise, I don't know the word I'm trying to use, but it matches the aesthetic of the Gap really well.
Yeah,
like really, really well.
Trying to stop.
Oh, that's tough. Here's a couple of things for you, right? Those tire tracks match the tires, right?
Yep.
This is the underground working variant of this truck, and there's a massive door perfectly sized for this thing to go underground.
Hold on.
That's a future prediction.
Hold on. You're saying the other tires are different?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, okay,
the tires on the tires on the scoop loader, the front loader thing,
Yeah.
they are different.
Right. No, I mean, it definitely looks like something's gonna go down here. Let's get some extra lights. We got the truck here. And just so everybody knows, let me just free cam. Oh, there we go. Nothing on the other side. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Yeah, there's like a little like. Oh my! It has to happen.
It has to, dude.
Oh man, that's gonna be really cool. I can't imagine. Like this. Look, so much space. So much room for activity.
Just yeah, that's what I was saying. Under Italy, you have infinite space. Well, not infinite space, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
More than enough space to do whatever the heck they can imagine, and I see that happening. I absolutely see that happening.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I think that's kind of all we wanted to show here at the Quarry. I really just wanted to drive it. I haven't really spent a whole lot of time just driving it, and I wanted to really explore it from a Trek's perspective. And I think this is the real showpiece of the update, is just these machines and this area to play in. Now, this is all in free roam, obviously. There's well, I don't know how to say it, but I'm excited to see what we can do with it in career mode. I'll just leave it at that. Let's go ahead and switch over to vanilla career mode. So real quick, while we're here, we'll look at the quick start experiences. There's a few of them that are really fun. We got the forklift folly, where you're crushing cars, logging ground, where you got to load a truck with logs, and then accidental slider, you got to dump out your rocks. Then of course a few others down here that were pretty fun. I haven't finished them all, but I'm definitely hoping to take some time one of these days and just play them all, see what their take is on it all. Other really cool things, like we said, when we go to free roam, we have this whole selector now where you can select the map. You hit the next step, you select your vehicle, and then your options, or if you want traffic, if you want time of day, day-night cycle, things like that. Super cool. And then one thing that I didn't realize until much later, the UI apps has a whole new section. If you go to add app at the UI apps, check this out. It's all organized.
Oh,
and you can see them all. You know how hard it was to find the UI app?
This either.
It's so
That's
nice.
so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's really cool.
And then last thing, actually, I gotta show it because it's so funny. Did you see the googly eyes?
No.
Okay, all right. So we got a front
I've
layer.
seen-
Let's get some light over here.
You know, Bracelets, just while you're doing this, go and just check the Discord. Called it Ren.
Well, look.
Good morning,
who it
sunshine.
is. How's it going, Justin? You've been lurking in here. I don't have audio. I didn't even know you're in here. How are you doing,
I'm sleepy, dude. I just woke up.
dude? I wish I had your number. Or else I would have called
Apparently I
you.
missed a bunch.
Yeah,
You missed all the fun, dude.
it happened.
I know. You know, it's early 35 here, so it's fine.
Oh,
I just woke
God.
up. I feel like it's Christmas.
It is. Merry
all
Christmas.
this.
Merry Christmas. Happy morning. So yeah, we're just going over a lot of 38 things. I know you're new, or not new, but I know you're just waking up, so you're seeing all this stuff for the first time. And so I'll ask you for your thoughts in a little bit, but feel free to just pop in with your, expression, thoughts and opinions, and as you see them. Let me show you the googly eyes. Like you can put googly eyes on the front.
Yo, look at him.
And watch this. If you have your
so
engine
fun.
off
and
and you start your engine, ready? Dilate
That's so cool. That's awesome.
And
dude.
then for the last trick, if you how do I? Nope. Wait. Hold on. There's one more button I need.
T, G, I, and K.
Oh, there it is. So if you open it, they close. Kind of see they close. But then if you close them, you get a little eyebrow. It's so funny. It has personality. Yeah, when I found this, I was just over the moon. Like normally I'm not really into some of this stuff I'd call almost gimmicky, but this was like, I love this. Go ahead and grab grab this real quick. Try
So, I'm not asking you to repeat yourself, but I
Yeah.
literally have no idea what's going on here other than this claw machine, and I saw the back half of a very big excavator or dump truck.
Yeah. Dude, the power of that thing to just drag all of that.
Insane.
it's huge.
That's
Just,
crazy.
not OSHA approved. Let me just circle around here. So yeah, quick 30 seconds. So everything that's new is we have new front loaders things with. They also have logging claw machines. We also have those giant dump trucks, those quarry dump trucks, and then we have this beautiful quarry. Let me give you a big view of Italy, in Italy.
Oh.
So if you guys like trucking in Italy before, buckle up because it's about to get a whole lot better. Look at these switchbacks. Oh my gosh, so good. Yeah, let me just go and deposit this marble, and then we're gonna switch over to vanilla career mode. And then at the very end, we're gonna talk about what the plan is for RLS. What's gonna happen?
Sweet. Can you pick up all those pieces of marble? Like, are they?
No, they are immovable.
Okay.
They are axle destroyers. But yeah, that'd be super cool. But I think it might. Oh wait, too much brakes, too much brakes.
buddy.
Release load. What's the button? What's the button?
Oh no.
Oh, that's
good, too.
excellent.
Nailed it.
Dude, yeah, the damage on that is fantastic.
I think it's also worth mentioning that the marble bricks actually break. They're destructible. That's pretty cool.
That was like one of those
Oh, that's
Instagram reels
awesome.
where you're like, "Oh wow, look at that tractor. This is cool. Oh no,
Yeah.
oh no, oh no," and then it's one of those Instagram reels you didn't really want to watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what you mean. But yeah, weight has a whole new feeling in this update. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into career. We should do a vanilla one. Obviously, ignore my many saves. We're doing tons of testing, trying to get RLS working, trying to get it in its best state. Oh man! So let me switch my schedule thing. I always forget this. Bloop. That 038 career mode. Grigori, have you had a chance to dive in at all?
Yes, I did.
That's right. You're talking about it. So, give me your initial thoughts without really talking about everything that's needed.
Okay. UI good, very good. The new gameplay features that have came to career, and I don't necessarily mean things to do. I mean the UI for insurances and stuff, but the whole new way of buying and selling is something that I've wanted for the longest time.
Yeah.
For like years and years and years. My dad is a used car salesman.
Oh.
I grew up selling used cars with my dad. I have bought and sold many cars myself. And so getting to have this little bit of spiciness, and especially the way they've done it within the UI, is just it's excellent, truly excellent.
That's so good. I would say the same. The new stuff that they added, they did it really well. That's what I'm most excited for and proud of. So we're looking at buying our tutorial car here. We have a base price of $7,400. We have insurance policy, everyday insure, and dealership fees. And we also have our subtotal, blah, blah, blah. There's a negotiate price button. We can't negotiate it now. It's our first car. We're going to play with that in a second. And there's choose insurance. You can click on that. And here you have 3 different insurance options, as well as a no insurance option, which is huge. Beautiful tiles, really well done. These different insurances have different perks per se. Like we have free repainting, free instant repair, 20% off your deductible. There's so much customizability here, right? So you can really get into the weeds, which is exciting. Now, if you don't want to get in the weeds, to be honest, you kind of just pick the first one. It's not the end of the world. You can also customize these pretty well. You can view cost breakdown. It kind of talks about it a little bit more. But even if you don't play with this, I love the fact that the option's here. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. We're gonna choose, I guess, this insurance. And keep in mind, these 3 insurances, is just the personal vehicle insurance. It's not a commercial insurance. It's not a prestige insurance. There's also different insurance companies for those insurances as well.
So on that, something that I'm always super thankful is lore. Give us lore. This is a separate universe where Dodge, Ford, Chevrolet, AT&T, none of that exists, right?
Yep.
So the more lore-friendly brands we get that we can add into, well, everyone needs to remember that RLS Career Overhaul is effectively a role-playing scenario in itself. That's the whole point of the challenge mode. So having more brands that we can cherry pick for our different things is always welcome. Absolutely always welcome.
Exactly.
And they've gave us a bunch here. Look at the new logistics company in Italy. I can't remember the name because it's only been out for an hour and a half. But we've got a new logistics company to play with. We've got the new brands for all the insurances to play with. And in RLS Overhaul, that, we've now got businesses, there's all these things. And these brands could all become part of that in the future. It just gives us so much more to play with.
Yep.
I'm so excited about lore. That's awesome to me.
Studio S says, imagine Joe's Junk as an insurance company. That's pretty funny. We can have some real fun with this.
We absolutely could, yeah.
Something else that's really cool is they've added kind of a new delivery tutorial, effectively. So kind of, they've really focused on, hey, I've never played career mode. I don't know how to do this. And that's something RLS really doesn't focus on. We expect that, hey, you've probably tried vanilla before. You probably are going to, be overwhelmed by the number of changes and differences. And that's kind of the fun part of like, hey, here's a new world. Go figure it out. Have fun. One day we do need to focus on a little bit more hand holding at the beginning. But until then, we're going to keep doing what we do. So it's nice to see that they're thinking about all the, they're thinking about all the facets. That's the difficulty of the task that they have. Okay, so we're back at the garage. We have a new computer screen. It looks different. I'll be honest, I can't remember what the old one looked. Okay, no, it's bigger and tiled. Yeah, so it's different. I don't know if it's not worse. It's not bad, but I don't think it's great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a huge step forward, but I do think it's a welcome change. So
I feel kind of indifferent to it. And my only caveat is that we're simply used to the old system. So since this one hasn't brought anything new in, it makes me question why you would pull us out of our comfort zone. But this does have a lot more space for expansion.
Yes, it does.
Again, we keep talking about future, and sorry, I had to cough. Sorry guys, just a heads up, I'm very unwell, so I do keep muting so I can cough. But yeah, future expansion is all right there, and I think that's also awesome.
Yeah. Also, Spurstor, good to see you in the chat. He says, I've never played vanilla career. Also good to see you, Banks. We got a lot of work on ourselves, don't we? Okay, so let's look at our insurance screen again. We have a new insurance screen if we want to change things. I do like how big these tiles are. This feels like, oh, I'm not overwhelmed yet. And they did some really cool stuff where I'm just trying to explain it well. You notice here it says vehicles and has like a number. So you're going to get different discounts depending on which companies you insure your vehicles under and how many of those vehicles you insure under. Like there is the, I think that was called the
multi-policy discount.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. So now you can feel like you're rewarded for having a problem with buying cheap builds and marketplace buys or whatever. And so and because of that too, it's you pay for how many miles you've driven vehicles under that insurance. So let's say I drove this Corvette 10 miles, that would chip down the renews in, right? It would renew in 52 miles. And then I drove another car that has the same insurance, 10 more miles, it would chip down another 10 more miles for that same insurance. And so there's I guess a system there you can kind of play with to have different cars on different policies or find the best deals, things like that. So it's just, again, the lore, the level of immersion, not only that we can play with in vanilla, but then iterate on afterwards with modding and stuff is just, that's all I can ask for.
Yep.
Let's get to the big stuff. Let's get to driver abstract. That's new. This isn't actually the big thing, but it tells you about why your insurance is the way it is. If you ever wonder why you pay so much, go check it out. There's information about that. Okay, I think it's enough
I was
stalling.
hoping it was going to be like some sort of ugly painting of our face.
Gives you some random image of like, you're a trash can, or you're a dumpster, or whatever. Mileage-based renewals. That's the best way to say it, Spencer. Thanks. I'm new to this. All right, so vehicle marketplace. Here we go. So they have a new tile. At first, I'll be honest, I didn't like them, but they started to grow on me. Tristan really liked them, and so I'll go and say it now. We are going to bring this forward and see how it goes. But basically, you see a bunch of cars underneath, and my original thought was, oh, it just tells you like what kind of cars these dealerships can have. No, these are actually the cars that are there. So you get like a 4-car sneak peek. It's kind of nice. If we look at private sellers, look, there's some of those cars. We're not going to look at private sellers because those are all expensive. Actually, no, we're going to look into this Sunburst 1.6 Sport for front-wheel drive. Seller is Samantha. We got names now. Let's go ahead and take a taxi.
So something that I'd like to say is the new dealership tiles. I think they're great, especially given the implementation that Tristan has put into RLS Career. Which I'm sure we'll get onto later on. But yeah, the tiles on their own in the vanilla thing, not really a big fan. The tiles being used in conjunction with RLS, the way Tristan's done it,
right?
Massive fan. Very cool.
Yep, that's a good way to put it. Justin, were you about to say something?
I was just making a Samantha joke.
Oh.
So no, not really.
Let's take a look at this Sunburst here. See purchase information. We have the options to negotiate and choose insurance. Right now we'd have to pay $8,000 of taxes. Okay, so we really got to talk her down.
Negotiate.
We only got $4,900. Here we go. So you have this cool negotiation screen. They're asking for $7,400. Let's go low. I don't want to go too low.
Nothing but low balls. Nothing but low balls. Go full.
Hey, $3,900. That's pretty low. It says the estimated market value is $5,600. So she's kind of high.
This thing doesn't even have a hood, Samantha.
No, I opened it.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see it in my defense.
Let's submit this offer. And she has her own patience.
Dude, you're trying to steal it?
She's typing. Ooh, she didn't like that. She got really impatient.
She is so angry. But you got it below estimated market value. So
wow. Listen, I want to come up.
Awesome.
I want to come up, but I really don't got the money. I'll go $4,900.
Dude, you're absolutely gonna piss her off.
Oh, she's not gonna be happy.
Oh, I like how there's little bubbles too. It's like a real. It's like marketplace.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
Negotiation failed. See purchase screen. She's done negotiating. We wasted her time. We can still buy it for full price, but that's it. I love that.
Wouldn't that be fun if you could like talk trash to him too? Like, dude.
Oh, your tires are looking a little bald there. I don't know. Let's go find something we can afford.
Jordan in chat says Facebook Marketplace Simulator. It's so true.
It is so true.
This way actually has positive outcomes.
And so a similar thing happens when you sell a vehicle. You can also set your price. So, and that's going to dictate how quickly, you get offers and whatnot. Let's go for $7,200 for this Corvette. It's worth $6,400. See if we can sell it along the way here. Let's buy something cheaper. Is there anything else in private? I mean, there's this Wydra, but I really don't want a Wydra. We don't have a trusted auto, do we? Quarry side. Okay, we got a taxi. Let's go take a taxi to the taxi. See if we can pick up this one. All right, let's negotiate price. It's 5,000 total. We got to remember that we're 98. We got to at least shave off $98. I think we can do that. Negotiate price.
How many miles does this thing have on it?
I don't know, but the patience is already halfway, so that's not a great sign. I guess they weren't very friendly.
Dude, this thing smells like a bucket of cheese and it looks like a bucket of cheese. We're not going a penny over $3,500.
There it is. All right,
crazy.
You know what? 34 then. With this
34
offer.
because it smells like moldy cheese.
I don't know who's been in this car.
What's this guy's name?
This guy's name is
Oh,
where is it? Oh, there's this little debug menu, which is hilarious.
$4,100, dude. He's wasting our time. He's wasting our time. Let's get out
Wow.
of here. Back in the car. Let's go.
I'll give him another $50. But yeah, we're gonna.
You
walk
go up
away.
on the offer. Oh, dude, that's how we're different. If somebody hits me with like, well, I'll take $80 off. It goes down. It's like, oh, how about $2,500 now? You're wasting my time.
Oh, I didn't mean
Dude,
to
we're
test
gonna
drive.
have some fun with this.
You have me rolling right now.
Ooh, I'm
Oh, I
excited.
didn't mean to test drive. Get me out of here. All right, let me just,
Let's go negotiate some more, dude, just so I can talk some trash.
Justin's gonna be on all day. I hope you do a special live stream for this so that you can just be negotiating. 4-hour negotiation stream.
I'm wiry. I'm still knocking the sleep crumbs out of my eyes, dude.
The best.
Ooh, I'll flick that in somebody's coffee if they take.
So let's
I just come
inspect
down to
this.
41. I'm still flabbergasted by that guy's like, whoa, my gosh, what a joker.
Hey, let's negotiate for this mall security. This person's more patient.
$1,000.
$1,000. We need to get something here. I'll put in your $1,000 offer just for you,
Let's see.
Justin.
Let's see.
You're nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Let's see. It's gonna go down to like.
Yeah, no,
2,600.
instant fail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, they get offended.
Yep.
Do you have to spawn in the car? Can you just like spam offers like marketplace? I know you can't. That'd be so funny though.
I don't know.
$1,000. $1,000. Just wait, which one is this?
See which one you get. Yeah. I think when you, I don't know. And I don't know how that's gonna work in RLS either, because that is hilarious. I love that idea.
so much.
Cakewalk said that's gonna be Justin's new series, Lowball R Us.
I'm
awesome.
so excited for that, dude. That was great. Billy at Sir Righthammer says, I'm putting on my suit and slicking back my hair right now to sell some cars. Dude's going full roleplay. 1980s guy from Futurama. That's what this is going to be. I'm so excited.
So we are negotiating now with
Oh.
Alfonso to sell our Corvette. We asked for 7,200. The market value is 6,400. And he's already offering 6,500. Justin, Grigori, what do you want to do?
Oh, I've not seen this yet.
How much do you want to come down?
$50. Give him $50.
All right, we know what we got.
We know what we've got.
Buyer's patience.
Look, it's a low mileage Corvette
Came up.
hatch.
That's pretty close.
A rare color.
Rare color, yeah. Never seen before. I'll
Built
come
on
down
a
$100.
Tuesday.
We're gonna shoot for 7,000. I think he's gonna counter 7. You got the patience. Whoa, that was close. You know what?
Oh,
Bingo.
take it. You're
Take
good.
it. I'll take it. What happens if
So
I
you just got $600 over the market price.
Yeah. Congratulations, you successfully negotiated a deal with Alfonso. Very cool. Continue. Now we got some real buying power. Let's try to buy one more. Let's try to buy something. Go to riches. Okay, never mind. That's a joke.
Yeah, what?
Let's go.
They just hopped in the ring with Mike Tyson. Wow.
I can't find something I want. Maybe a.
Are you telling me you don't want that Lux Grand Marshal?
Look, it already says the market value here, so you can kind of see who's close and who's not. Let's try that Grand Marshal. Actually, let me check private one more time. All right, there we go. Let's get this van. Market's 8,300. Yeah, we can get this van. All right. Purchase information. Negotiate price. Okay, yeah, he's full of patience already. Very patient guy. He wants 10.5. I don't want to spend more than market. Like, I'll go 8,000. I think that's fair.
Okay. Yeah, $2,500 off as your initial offer is wild. 25% discounted.
He's not coming down much, but I want to show him I'm willing to play ball here. Go 8,250.
Okay.
I'm not feeling good about this though. I don't think we're gonna get it. Okay. All right, he came down another 500. Listen, I can do.
8,750.
That's gonna be the final offer though. You know. It's-
Yeah, 8,750, and if he doesn't come under 9, then
Done.
we torch it.
We walk.
9! There you go.
Oh, a little
9.
more. 8,800.
Are you gonna push it more?
I'm pushing them down. Look,
cuddled
I
nice
taxied
and
all the way
put it
here.
on Zoo.
Fill it up with gas at least. I'll take 3 to 9.
Oh!
You know what? No. I want
No.
you to. I want you to agree.
Oh.
I'm petty now. I want you to accept this. There it is. Good choice there.
Wow.
The L.
Nice. Good job, Race. Wow.
Right.
What discount? That's crazy.
There you go. Look at that. So, new way to make money in vanilla. Speaking of making monies in vanilla, there is a delivery update where you now have to park your delivery correctly in the parking spot to get a bonus. You get bonus money.
Yeah, that's like ATS. Dude,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
sick.
Very similar to ATS. You don't necessarily have to like back it in and such. You just have to be like, in the spot correctly. But but yeah. Hey, anything else in career? I feel like there's a few more things, but maybe not. There's actually one more thing I want to show off, and I'm actually just gonna free cam it because we are running a little low on time. Dragway gotta change. Drag strip, ready? Suspense. Here we go. There's been an extension. So all you
Really?
fast cars, all you breaking 5-second records, can't stop in time. You got a little more runway, it looks like,
Oh, nice.
and it's uphill.
I
So
did not know this.
very cool to see. I love this because, like, I don't know, I've been in the sand a few times. Honestly, when you get in the sand, I don't think it helps. I think you slide farther. I'll be honest. Like in real life, it's supposed to stop you, But I'll take more asphalt, please. But I'd rather lock them up, slide through the sand. But yeah, those are kind of the main.
Or
Go ahead.
Run into a
send
chain
it
link
and
fence.
treat that as a massive ramp.
Well,
Because that is that's just a huge ramp.
someone did that before. It looks like the fence all
Yep.
tilted down.
Yep.
But yeah, that is it
That's
for
probably
vanilla
not
career
pretty
mode. There's probably a few more things that maybe we missed, but those are some pretty big changes. A lot of UI little changes. Overall, like I said in my video, if you guys saw it, big steps in the right direction. Hopefully, we see a lot more big steps. But I was getting a little worried there, and this shows me like, oh yeah, okay. When they got rid of insurance, I was like, hold on, what do you mean? Like that's the wrong direction. And so it's really good to see that it came back, but even stronger than ever. So I think they're headed in a great direction. And again, RLS Career Overhaul is always meant to be that that in between for when the full thing came out. It's grown so big now that it has a lot of really cool features and stuff. But we still support and cheer on the devs and what they're doing in career mode. It's by no means a us versus them or any kind of competition. It's more about just let's make the best career mode BeamNG can have, and I think we help each other in that regard. So congratulations, devs. Great update. I know updates can be scary, especially when they don't work right the first time, and I'll be honest, all these things are working right the first time. So excellent job. Well, with that, let's talk about career overhaul. Oh, the big topic. I think you guys have some questions about it. Probably the biggest question is when's it coming out? And it pains me to say, I have no idea whenever we get it fixed. So we have good news. I don't know if we have bad news. The good news is we do have an alpha version that is working, and it's working better than we expected. There's still some more to do, and you got to remember too, with these big updates from BeamNG, often comes a lot of hot fixes. And so because there's I expect probably 3 to 4 hot fixes this week or before 1 week from now. So with that, each hotfix can easily destroy RLS Career Overhaul if they change any foundation code and such. So we are planning on keeping it in beta for at least a week, minimum a week, minimum next Wednesday, it'll be free. If there's still issues though, and if we feel the need to hold back a little bit longer, we'll hold back a little bit longer. But we really take our public releases seriously, and we're trying to take them even more seriously. I know there's been some complaints about some quality issues, especially with betas. I mean, betas are tough because it is new and it's something that we're trying, and you can only do so much accurate work a week. But we are making some big steps to improve our quality and making sure things work a little bit better the first time. With that comes a little bit more waiting. And so there is an alpha version that was just released this morning, and it is pretty functional. We'll be playing with that a little bit. That is for all Patreon members, bronze, silver, or gold. And expect bug fixes. Expect a beta on Friday that should be even more cleaned up, and if necessary, a few more betas throughout the week. Yeah, thanks Ava for the 2 Australian super chat by the Patreon. I mean, listen, the reason why I tell you minimum Wednesday is so that way you guys can choose for yourself if you want to buy it. I don't want you to be wondering like what day should I wait, should I not? Like, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I don't want to feed off of FOMO or anything like that. I don't want any buyer's remorse or supporter's remorse. This is, you know, I'll give you the current state of things as honestly as I can. With that, what we're going to do is we're going to actually enable the latest crew overhaul. We're going to jump in. We're not going to play it too much, but I'm just going to show you some things because I have made some big adjustments to some of the features that we love. As you guys know, West Coast, the map kind of updates we have to redo our stuff every update.
Oh no.
And so, normally the mud drags I try to make them look similar to before and all the trails and all the stuff that we've added to the map. However, this time I took a different approach. I wanted to make them special. Previously, the theory was, let's try to make it as performance friendly as possible. Let's try to keep this optimized. For every bush I removed, or for every bush I added, there was a bush removed. And same goes with trees. I really went down to like the detail to say, okay, there is nothing extra here other than things to do. But now I want it to look good because frankly, I didn't like the way it looked. It was always an eyesore. It was fun, but it didn't look great. So let me switch over. We're going to do the whole be right back screen. Actually, we'll play the trailer one more time from today's video while I switch over things. And then we'll take a look at the new points of interest so you can see for yourselves and maybe get some feedback. And we'll go from there. So we'll be right back. All right, we are loading in and talking about RLS career overhaul. Oh man. So as you can see, we're in Chinatown. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't been off map yet. No idea if any of that works. I have no idea if the map changes are still there. We've only been focusing on West Coast to get that core going. Our garage looks like most of the stuff's there. Maybe, kind of hard to tell. We don't have a car. Obviously, we're completely keeping all the negotiation stuff. This is the stuff you talk about, Rory, with the different dealerships, and it kind of works with us because you can see, the cars that are there. You can click on the tile, and then there's the cars kind of thing. We don't actually need a car for what we're doing.
Yeah, so as you can see, what I was meaning by Tristan's implementation is that those tiles perform the exact same role that they used to. They just look better, but you still have access to all vehicles when you scroll down.
Right.
Whereas on the vanilla career, you have to use those tiles.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, Tristan took their update of the tiles and used it to enhance what we had.
Nice.
So that's why I'm such a big fan of Tristan's implementation of the new parts.
Yep. Negotiate this price. Ooh, Rich is here already. Celebration's very low. Can you just take 1,000 off for me, please? See if he agrees right away. I swear, if he counters with 500. Okay, good, nice. Thanks, Rich. I should have offered less. I guess I will buy a vehicle. I just want to show that does work. The phone is, I think, mostly functional. It's nice because a lot of the stuff we've done is really custom, and that custom stuff hasn't broken necessarily. Because a lot of the foundation stuff hasn't changed a whole lot. They've added new, so that hasn't messed us up too bad. However, Tristan has been working a lot, very much, to get this working. Let me just show you some of the changes, and let me see what you guys think. So, starting off with the mud drags, this was actually Shift Tab's kind of idea or SketchUp that we went off of. Let me, bam. Yeah, nice grandstands, a little bit bigger opening.
Oh, that's so cool.
A little nicer. Idea here is to be a little nicer. Shutdown is extended and flat and kind of uphill to help yourself out. We have shallow and deep mud, and it's not as lumpy as before. Is probably the best way to put it. You'll be able to really put the power down, lay in it, and let it eat. There's going to be some modulation or variation in the left lane, the shallow lane, but the deep one is pretty... it's not going to rock your boat too much. But it is a lot more of just straight deep mud, so you really got to bring something really strong. Also, I guess I should continue the music. There we go. And yeah, so with that, there's been a few changes, like the Ultra 4 courses have been renamed and moved over here to have a reason to go through the mud area. I went ahead and did the rally stage a little different. We're not in a crevice, a canyon the whole way. Now we're just on dirt, on path. Some better banking, a little bit more enjoyable with the rally car now. Rock crawling, it changed somewhat just because you can never get it exactly the same before. So, but in theory, it's no new strategies there. The heavy rock crawl is, I think I might have made the rocks a little too big. It's very challenging, but that's kind of the name of the game, is to do something challenging. Also, the prices have been completely, I'll say fixed. They were not supposed to be as cheap as they were. Now it is lucrative to do these rock crawls again. You come up here. Road's a little bit wider here. That's not a huge difference. The house is back, nice and flattened. I think, yeah, it could do some smoothing. A lot more polish and touch up. You gotta imagine all the changes we've made, and really for the changes we made for the last 6 months had to get re-implemented. So things aren't gonna be exactly the same. They'll be pretty close. This area, I don't think is really a whole lot different. It's kind of just a cut through. I can't say I love this area. It's not beautiful, it's not pretty, but it does the job. It's a little sand area for your Ultra 4 course. And then finally, Rubber Band Ridge has been completely redone, new route, reworked, and I'm a lot more proud of it. It's a lot more fun to drive, and yeah, I guess I'll let you guys see for yourself. Kind of went crazy with the walls. They have, no, I don't think anyone's going to talk about it in this 038 update. They have some world editor tools that are next to none. They were so enjoyable to use. I only used it for a little bit last night, and it was just a thrilling experience. Like, whoever's making those tools, like, oh my gosh, you're my hero. There's so many more tools. It's like getting 5 presents. You open up the first one, and like, this is amazing. And there's 4 more I still have to discover to figure out how amazing they are. But they work off the same foundation, it looks like. So this layout's completely different. You have this little kind of starting area, like a separate starting area, like the off-road trucks do or whatever. Come flying down here. Kind of a big bang. That's probably one of the biggest banking turns. You got to decelerate, get it sideways a little bit. You get some whoops that are not terrible on your vehicle. A rally car can do it, and so can a truck. You kind of come up through here. Now you're going really fast through this right-hand corner. Lots of right-hand corners. This is not nearly as egregious. You can kind of slide right up. Stay full throttle. Then you have a pretty big jump here. It's not so big that you go sailing over any fences or too far forward. It's relatively balanced. I actually had to move it a couple times to get it right. And then another jump here as we finish up our lap. No more alternate route. It's just one lap. And yeah, should pay pretty well too. Probably a little too much. We'll probably have to dial it down. But that's kind of where we're at least with map change stuff. As far as under the hood, a lot of things are working. I'd say most things are working. But honestly, the update just came out today and there's been changes. So who really knows? I will say finally too, we have kind of constructed a team that we'll be actively testing with the whole time. So the plan here is we will have like live QCing throughout the whole process is the goal. And that should really help with not doing a bunch of work and then on Friday being like, okay, let's see if it works. Oh wait, we have a few more things, and then fixing those things for the next day, and then the live stream hits and we got to release what we have or come close to it. Oh wait, there's more bug fixes. It should be a smoother process. But I know ShiftTab already wants to come in here and add some detail. He saw this, like, this is really good, but can I add some stuff to it later? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So, I left some mud here. That's gonna have to get cleaned up. I was testing mud stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Really, really nice work on all of that. It really does just bring, the RLS changes to West Coast up a notch. I agree with the way that you did it before, trying to make it, as friendly to performance as possible. But that looks like a vanilla quality track. The drag tracks look like drag tracks rather than just some pits of mud. I'm a big fan. That looks great.
I appreciate it. Nice. I think it could be better, but it's definitely not. It's definitely a whole nother level up and just better. I want to think that. Any questions from you guys, Justin? Thoughts, questions?
This makes me think of like the Belasco County Fairgrounds. That's what it looks like with the mud pit.
Yeah.
Forest and that's sick, dude.
That's
I like
fun,
that.
actually. I wonder if we could lean into that. Interesting.
Actually, might need to, because there's something else I want to add, but I've run out of space. I need to find a new spot for it. But yeah, so 038, what is y'all's plans? You guys both have your YouTube channels and do a lot of recording and playing and stuff. We'll start with you, Migori. What are you excited to do first in 38? What's your plans for the next coming months?
My hope is that I can actually go back to running a proper series. I've been really spotty over the last couple of releases, just life stuff, effectively. I want to get back. I want to do a proper series. I haven't came up with a theme yet. I am taking suggestions. But yeah, I want to get a good theme going on. I want to do a real career overhaul series. I want to own one of those big trucks. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I want to own one of those big trucks. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to do some car dealing with the new system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. There's just the point is it's all endless. There's so many awesome things that can be done, and I'm feeling really excited today. I'm really excited. Today was a good Beam day.
Yep, absolutely. Good Beam day. I like that. Real quick,
Yeah.
people are asking in the chat. I'll get to you in a second, Justin. People are asking, when is it coming out? Did he say? So, we never know exactly when, but it's going to be in beta at least for a week, at least until next Wednesday. We would expect it to be able to be released hopefully either then or the Friday after. It depends on how many hotfixes come our way and what breaks, but it's already looking really good. This is probably one of the stronger starts we've had coming off an update. But go ahead, Justin.
McGrory just made me happy, saying it's a good Beam day.
Yeah.
That's all I was going to chime in. And I like what you do with your camera when you're just talking. Like you're flying around, like you're flying a drone and like doing loop-de-loops around the bridge and the power lines and stuff.
You see me with the smooth camera on.
It's fun to watch.
What's your,
under the bridge.
do you have a plan for your channel? Things you want to do, try?
You just flipped everything on its head, showing me car negotiations, dude. $1,000 or bust. That's what I'm gonna call it.
I love
Just
that. That's
kidding,
so
imagine.
funny.
That'd be so hard. I really don't know, dude. I figure out like the things kind of as they come. Everybody's asking. I'm getting tons of good ideas from people.
Yeah.
But as far as concrete, I don't know. Stick to doing dailies at least until Christmas,
Yeah.
and then quit. No, I'm just kidding.
Walk away, never come back.
That was my that was my my self-imposed commitment was do dailies for a year, and on Christmas that'll be a year. So that's cool for me, and cool for the channel, honestly, and cool because I keep making RLS videos, and I still have more stuff to do. We're constantly getting more to do, so that's exciting stuff.
Sure is. Well, we're gonna get back to work. Well, I'm gonna get back to work. I don't know what these guys are gonna do, but definitely go check them out. Check them out. Check out their channels and check out the 038 update. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. I know a lot of people might be a little fearful of updating, and I don't know of a way to unupdate if you guys really just want to wait for RLS to be free and working. So I'll leave that to you to figure that one out. But I'll be honest, the heavy machinery, it kept me coming back. We're gonna have to figure out a way to use that in career mode because it's too fun to try to lift blocks around or to just drive really heavy things. So with that, thanks so much for everyone watching and supporting. Be on the lookout for all the betas, especially Patreon members. Again, Patreon links are in the description. It's I think $4.99 for the bronze membership that gets you the core career overhaul. We will be also working to update all the maps to make sure they all work. There's a few bugs we're really chasing. I really hope Pepper Valley actually works correctly and you can load in correctly the first time, but we'll have to see. I feel like that's the problem we're going to have to figure out on my own. But that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for the invite.
Love you
this
all.
is fun. Love you. Bye.